My name's Malcolm Shuttleworth. I'm a wilderness explorer, adventurer, and filmmaker on a lifelong journey to explore some of the wildest and most spectacular places in the world. All with the ultimate goal to uncover some of the many mysteries that still remain in the vast forests, mountains, and oceans of our planet. This time, I'm heading to the very unique Tadoussac and Charlevoix region of Quebec for a week-long hiking and kayaking trip. In particular, I'll be on the lookout for some of the many whale species that frequent the area, including belugas, minke whales, and humpbacks. Ideally, I'm hoping I'll actually be able to kayak alongside some of these majestic animals for the first time in my life. So prepare yourself for the adventure ahead and let's go. First, I must drive a total of around 7 hours from my home in Ottawa, Ontario to the Charlevoix region of Quebec. At just past the halfway point, I stop off in the historic capital, Québec City, which is absolute paradise for a photographer no matter what time of year you're there. Shortly after I arrive, a thunderstorm moves in, allowing me to capture the shot of a lifetime as I gaze at the Chateau Frontenac looming over the St. Lawrence River. I also capture a glimpse of a double rainbow all the way across the sky after the rain passes. After I spend a few hours in Quebec City, I follow the St. Lawrence northward and drive through the night until I enter the Charlevoix region of Quebec, which is known for its incredible skiing, beautiful scenery, and big mountains. My plan for the first day of this expedition is to hike to the top of a big mountain in a national park called Hautes Gorges-de-la-Rivière, Malbaie. Well, good morning, guys. It is now day one of this adventure in the Charlevoix, Saguenay region of Quebec. Now, I did underestimate just how cold it's going to be in the nights. So it's about 2 degrees right now, pretty chilly. Other than that, though, I gotta hit the road, so I'll see you guys at the trailhead. I am officially in the national park now, as you can tell from that absolutely incredible view. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this really big hike first, and whatever other hikes I have time for, it's just icing on the cake. I spent around an hour in the gorge taking in the sights and capturing pictures of the steep mountains looming over me. I prepare mentally for what may be one of the craziest hikes I've ever been on. It's actually quite interesting. So it appears that this has only been a national park since about 2000. It is absolutely stunning here, so I'm excited for this hike. Just hiked up to this platform here. They said it would take 15 minutes round trip, but I think I was up here in about 3 minutes. So, alright, so I'm just about to depart now. I was looking at some of the disclaimers here. Looks like I'm looking at just over a 5-kilometer hike. Maybe closer to 7 kilometers. It's gonna be about 14K total, so I gotta get going here early. Just packed up all my water. Have my bear spray just in case, and some other safety equipment as well. Like I said, all I've heard is one of the most beautiful views out of any trails in Quebec, so pretty excited to see the top here. Well, so far it's pretty well groomed. They have these nice steps they've put in. Definitely makes it a lot more enjoyable. So far it's been basically a straight up climb, as you can see here. Doesn't look that big on video, but it's quite a climb. But definitely making progress here. Yeah, this is not the easiest hike I've ever seen. I'm already sweating like a pig. But it's nice to be out for a long hike though. And already starting to see some of those spectacular views you can see there. Just incredible. But yeah, right here is very, very steep. I have to be careful on the descent because it is almost straight down here. It's quite something. All right, here's the first big overlook here. Looks like I'm maybe a third of the way there. It's hard to say, but destination's gonna be right there at the top of that hill.
Okay, this is about the third overlook here, and I'm definitely making progress, but man, I'm working up a sweat like crazy. You just keep on climbing up this trail. It's crazy. Making a lot of progress, but man, this is a difficult trail. Would not recommend this one if you're not in decent shape. Wow, this is definitely where the trail starts to really open up here, as you can see. Crazy. I'm definitely getting up into the clouds, as you can see. I think I'm probably 2/3 of the way there, possibly, but it's hard to say, as it just has, we're just enclosed in trees for most of it, but still, I love these beautiful fall colors. It hasn't quite completely switched into fall, but it's definitely beginning. Now in this region, fall is very short, and then it switches right to winter, so it's always nice when you get to enjoy these beautiful colors before the snow moves in. Wow, this is so mountainous that I've only gone up 1.5k. They have a medical box here for emergencies. That's smart they put that here, but man, I can't believe I've only gone 1.5k. Feels like I've gone like at least 3, but definitely not. Well, it's just starting to get close to the crest of the hill, but now I'm descending back again, so this trail's a bit all over the place. 1 second you're climbing 2 kilometers, the next second you're descending back down a little bit. What I absolutely love about hiking in the fall in this region is you don't have any bugs. So yeah, you're cold through the night and all that, but just not having the bugs in your face all the time is a godsend, because the bugs in the summer do get very bad in this part of the country. So it's definitely a welcome break from that. And you know, when you're climbing up, you aren't sweating quite as much as you would be in the summer, so it's a bonus as well. That's cool. Trail winds right beside this massive cliff here. A little stream here. Here's the flow down a small waterfall.
I take a short break midway up the mountain after finishing the steepest area of the hike.
Alright, well, I'm definitely kind of reaching the crest now. The climb was mostly kind of at the beginning. First 2 kilometers are really intense, and it slowly starts to kind of level off and become a little bit more tolerable. Another jaw-dropping view here. Yeah, this is a pretty epic hike. Definitely feels like something out of a fantasy movie. All these rocks you have to climb over, and incredible views you see at the top of every hill. It's pretty spectacular. There's another big overlook here. Wow. Wow. The views just keep getting better and better. Alright, well, I had to put my jacket on, as you can see here. It's very cold at the top of this gorge, but I'm pretty much at the top now. It's a little more climbing, and I can tell that I will be top of the world, so excited for that. But 4.5 kilometer marker.
After a long grind, I finally make it to the first summit, and I'm presented with one of the most incredible panoramic views I've ever seen in my life. The dizzying steepness and beauty of this mountain range really is something to behold. I carefully make my way down the trail, which winds along the cliff edge to the last 2 summits. It's extremely windy and disorienting along the trail, and I must take each step very carefully. At times, I'm no more than a foot from the sheer cliff edge.
it's kind of like mountain climbing at the end. It's crazy.
After reaching the end of the trailhead, I take a short break, but due to the extreme wind chill on this plateau, I decide to quickly start heading back.
Okay, starting the descent now. Just leaving summit 2, heading for the bottom. It's hard to leave here when you have such incredible views like this, but you can tell this is where you really have to be careful. Really and truly. I mean, look at that. That is insane. Like I said, I'm starting the descent now. I'm surprised how many people are up here today on a Tuesday, but I guess it's a good time to do this hike. Certainly with the fall colors, it's pretty spectacular. But it's still early. It's not even noon yet, so yeah, I'm gonna get back down to ground level and then probably plan out another hike in this area. Oh, that sun feels so good. It's such a cold morning. Partially, I'm wishing I had stayed up there for the sun to come out, but that's okay. I got some very moody, dramatic shots of that incredible spot. The overcast skies, so no regrets, but certainly it is pretty cool to see the sun out now. See what kind of views I get at this next hiking spot. Obviously the way down is a lot easier. I'm already at the 2-kilometer mark and it hasn't really felt like that long, but I have to be careful right at the end though, because right at the 1.5 kilometer mark it becomes very, very steep. Okay, now is where it gets really steep on the descent. I actually forgot how insane the start of this trail is. I mean, just look at this. This is where you have to be really careful. Okay, mission accomplished. My legs are killing me, not gonna lie. So originally my plan for the day was I was going to rent a bike and go to a really far northern trail and do that one, but instead we're doing this one, which a local recommended to me, because you kind of get to see a hidden valley that you can't normally see from the road, so that's the reason I'm doing it. Well, so far I can't believe how different the terrain is here on this trail. It is on the other side of the river here, so I suppose the geology of this side of the river is just very different. But yeah, nowhere near as rocky as the other side. Spotted a grouse here. He's about to fly in front of me like they do. It always scares me though when they do that. I'm always happy when I see one first, but maybe not. Okay, I just reached the payoff area for this first portion of the hike. Definitely looks like a pretty incredible view. Trail goes a little bit further, so I will probably go a little bit further in. Okay, get some photos of those power lines in there. That would be nice. So yeah, I'm gonna keep going for a little bit here. Well, that was frustrating. I took a wrong turn and it cost me about 40 minutes of hiking, so that was a bit annoying. But it wasn't very clearly marked. Pretty soon before I knew it, I was in a ZEC, which is not part of the national park, so That's okay though. Back on track now. I'm gonna head back, and there's one more viewpoint I'm gonna check out, and then yeah, I'm probably gonna head out of the park, and I think I will fly my drone tonight. Okay, I'm just about at the final viewpoint for the day. I gotta hurry up. As you can see there, I'm losing light quick. Oh, these days are too short. It's only like 4, but once the sun goes under that mountain, I lose all light. Well, I just finished checking out the last view for the day. Now it's time to go get out of the national park where I can legally fly my drone.
Thank you so much for watching the first chapter of this documentary. If you did enjoy it, please do make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Part 2 of this documentary can be found in the description below, where I go searching for whales on the Saguenay and St. Lawrence River with incredible results.